Hey Cam, just actually got off the phone with your dad. We're talking about how hard you're working. Super excited that you're out there working at it. You know, like we said in our conversation, this is really a good time to slow down and pick apart this swing. So when you go back out, you've made these corrections that are really hard to make. Like when you're in the middle of playing games all the time, it's really hard to make these subtle corrections. I also talked to your dad about getting the app. So if he's listening to this, it's called Coach's Eye, and he can film you in that app, and it'll get us a clearer picture. But the picture is clear enough for me to see a few things, and so I want to take you through here, Cam, and I want you to watch this. So I want to get to the point where, all right, so let's start there. So you can kind of tell you're off your front leg. That's kind of where Drew Renzella is over here on your right. So that's you guys are kind of in the same place now. Now let's go forward, and I want to see if we can freeze it at heel strike. That feels like, from what I can see. Next time, move the bucket out of the way. We can see it a little better. But there's where you are at heel strike. Now let's go to Drew. Heel strike. Now, first big one. This is the big one, Cam. Look at it. I talked. Your dad and I talked about this. He said he was a hitter that was really in his day was good at this, and you will be too. I know you will with practice. Look at Renzella's hands. Look at your hands. See how much higher they are. Drew hasn't even really begun. If anything, he's tightened his hands up. He's probably gone higher with his hands at foot strike, and you've dropped them substantially. Okay, so that is the first thing. And you'll notice here you're leading with your elbows. Okay, that's not going to be as powerful as Drew's swing. As let's take him forward. It takes longer to get there because he hasn't started it yet. See how he's leading with the knob of the bat. All right, all right. So that's one big concept. On heel strike, keep your hands from going. You've already committed your hands too quickly. Okay? Next, watch here. There's Renzella. He still hasn't left his front side, but he's now swinging the bat. And let's go back. He's going to get into this swing. Watch. Look at the distance there. He's really gotten into this swing. And this is what all, to a certain point, hitters are doing. You could look at any major league hitter. You're going to see that. Some more than others, but all of them are getting into that front swing. Now, here on your foot, we're going to go forward. See, I even think it went backwards a little bit. You're not taking your weight into the front leg. See? And the difference here is we were here, like here to there. Okay, so let's take a look at Drew one more time. And that's where he gets his power. All right, and that's where you're going to get your power once we learn to use it. So those are two big ones. All right, and I just think if you can look at the differences and see it, sometimes it's easier than to take that out. Now, look at you both. Here's the good thing at the end. Drew's the same. So there with your hands, as you get through the zone, you're finishing up like you're supposed to. It's really about when you start the swing and how you start that swing into the back and get yourself into the front. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. I know I'm throwing a lot at you, but I know you and your dad are working hard, so I wanted to get this over to you. Thanks.